shooting this insane house today.
Our internet in this room doesn't reach to our podcast studio.
We are about to go into the podcast studio.
Got a cool little package from my buddies at Space Station. Quiet on set. Gosh, dang it. Okay, everybody, welcome back to LaabTakes. We're here in episode 2, and some great things have happened. Number 1, we've gotten such a great response from every single one of you. Thank you to everyone who subscribed to our channel, who has watched and just reached out to us and gave us such great feedback. We're really excited about this series and what we think it can do for us as a business, but hopefully also for you guys as fans, friends, homies. Whoever you are, hopefully this is bringing you some value. Since launching episode 1, we've been really focused on internal projects, which you guys are gonna see in the later parts of this episode. But for our first project, I wanna talk about, we worked with a company called Bond Design. Bond is a really cool boutique interior design studio based out of Park City, Utah. They are a boutique studio really focused on luxury, quality, and just making a space that people want to come and be together. This project is really just B-roll for a larger brand story that we're doing, but we sent out the team, Sky, Parker, and Grayson, to capture B-roll and footage for it out in Morgan, Utah, and I'll let them share the rest of the story.
Welcome to Morgan, Utah. We're shooting this insane house today. Look how big that is. Apparently it's 4 stories. 4. I'm here with Grayson. I can't zoom. And Sky. But we're shooting for a company called Bond Design. They did all the interior design for this amazing location. And so we're gonna shoot some B-roll for it today. Where they're at now, so we can get some progress shots later. Come follow us along today as we shoot some stuff. We're looking for Jennifer.
She could be on any one of the 4 floors.
That's the main house that we were just in. Now this is disconnected from the rest of this, and it's a speakeasy. I'm very excited.
And this one is finished.
Oh, this one is finished?
Yes, the speakeasy is finished.
This is so cool. I would live in this room.
No more whiskey, no more wine, no more women.
We got all the B-roll we needed of Jennifer and Hannah, and now we are just running through this speakeasy house. That's what we have Grayson doing over here. He's just on the red doing some locked off compositions. And then I've been on a gimbal with the R5.
So I'm off that stuff. Like good whiskey, like it hot. Like my women, like them lot. But they make a fool of you. So I'm off that stuff.
Look at Sky right now, he's so bored. All right, we just wrapped up the shoot with Bond Design. Sky, what's the name of the burger place we're going to? River. Wendy's was 40 minutes away, so we can't get our Baconators and Frosties. That's all we wanted. Yeah, they probably have shake. Made it.
This is what I like to see.
Milkshakes, let's go. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate?
Their milkshakes, they didn't have any, surprisingly.
So that knocks it down a peg.
Burgers were like a good 7.
I was gonna say 7.
I have 7.3. I got Parmesan burger. It was more like a patty melt because it was on bread.
Yeah, it looks
It was
really
phenomenal. But overall, this place has to have a 6.1. How do you advertise milkshakes and not have them on your menu?
All right, so as you guys saw, the footage that the team captured out in Morgan for Bond Design was incredible, and I'm really excited to show you guys the full piece behind the scenes of us putting it together in a later episode. Next part of this, I want to show you guys kind of what the day-to-day actually looks like here at FilmLaab. There's a lot of times where we are just working on our own systems and processes, getting our podcast studio dialed, getting packages and cool things from friends, or even just trying to figure out what is wrong with our internet and how we can speed it up. So check it out.
You got that gaff tape? All right, so basically our internet in this room doesn't reach to our podcast studio. We are trying to set up a Google Mesh system. We're trying to get one of our Google Mesh systems out, hanging out there, and then another one in the podcast studio, and hope that we get internet there.
Crossing our fingers.
Okay. We got it. Who needs freaking IT? All right, now we're gonna go down the hall. We'll boost Grayson up here, plug in, and hopefully we make it to the podcast studio. We're getting 7 megabytes a second.
Dang, that's not good.
So what do we gain out of all this? Out of all that
What have
you
we
guys
gained?
just did?
We've gained 4 megabytes a second.
Worth it?
For download. Temporarily, it's worth it. It's slow though.
All right, so let me interject here. We did fix our internet. We upgraded to fiber, so everything in the podcast studio is working beautifully.
Dude, sick fleas.
We are about to go into the podcast studio because as podcast director, I'm kind of in charge of marketing the studio. And so we're gonna go in, get some B-roll, make an ad out of it, take some of that B-roll, use it in LaabCast's intro on YouTube. So this is the studio. Eventually we're gonna have a on-air light right here, which will make it look really cool. The foot traffic will be able to see it and see whenever we're recording. Come on in. Here's the studio. This is the highest quality podcasting studio you'll find. And if you find another, it's probably 5 times as expensive.
Facts.
Everything is running off of the Rodecaster Pro 2, all of the audio. We have the A10 Mini. This is more to monitor the cameras as they're set up because it doesn't record 4K. We have an assortment of cameras in here. Sony a6600, Canon RPs, 2 of those, and then sometimes we have a Canon R5 in here. For mics, we use the Shure SM7B. They're the classiest looking mics for any podcast, as well as they just sound good. They bring out that warmth. We have them on A&M stands. We have these Sony studio monitoring headphones. It's a really beautiful setup. It looks great on camera, and you can rent it if you're just doing audio. Doing it yourself, I'll teach you, with a low price of $50 an hour. If you're wanting me in here, if you want me to run the cameras, that's obviously gonna be more, so reach out.
Dan, you feel like we got the shots we need?
I think we got it. If we ever need any other pickups,
Yeah, we can
walk over.
Great stuff. All right, so got a cool little package from my buddies at Space Station. I think this is one of their press boxes, and I'm just honored to be remembered. So let's go open it up and check out what they got. This is jam-packed full of cool stuff. I love my dudes at Space Station. Patches. These patches with keychains, that's really sick. They have so many different businesses. Looks like I got a cool beanie. I don't even know what this is. Space Station Beverage Company, fueled by Fizz. That is so sick. Shout out to Edgar. I love you, man. Also, thank you, Sean and Holiday. This is freaking sick. And then it looks like we got a whole Polaroid system. Nice. So for those of you who don't know, they are such an awesome team. And what Space Station essentially is, it's like a group of companies. They have a whole media company, they have an animation studio, they have investments, they have so many different companies and so many different people and things that they're partnering with. Super cool, really great guys that work there. And thank you guys so much for sending this over to the team at FilmLaab. We feel the love and appreciate y'all. So as you guys can see, sometimes building a business is as simple as trying to fix internet or getting a cool package from your friends. But overall, we love what we do every single day, and hopefully that gave you guys a little bit of insight in what the day-to-day can actually look like. Now, here's what I'm really excited about. The next episode, episode 3, that's coming out in the next 2 weeks, you guys are gonna see behind the scenes of a project that we shot for the Utah Jazz. I'm actually really excited to show you guys this episode for what we had to do to pull together this production for the Utah Jazz. There were a lot of things that went wrong, tight timeline, people getting sick, us misplacing or forgetting things, but overall we were able to pull it together and it came together really, really well, and I'm very excited for you guys to see it. So catch that in the next episode. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, feel free to drop a like, give us a comment, tell us what you want to see from us, whether it's something from an educational standpoint, something where we're pulling back the curtain, showcasing a little bit more of our process. Whatever it is, drop it down below. It helps us a lot. Your feedback means the world. And again, we'll see you in the next one.
I told her mom that I built soon.